Hi everyone! Hello, welcome to Facebook Live. I have a super cute card to share with you today. It is so adorable. I cannot wait to share it with you. But before I do, let's go over everything that's happening. So we only have a few days left to subscribe for the November Paper Pumpkin. This is the Jolly Gingerbread Kit. Makes 15 gift card holders, or if you don't want gift card holders, you can also use them to make cards and tags. But it is gingerbread themed. It's going to be so cute. Make sure you sign up for this by November 10th. There's a link to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin in the video description. You can subscribe to that, but the last day to subscribe to get this kit is November 10th. So if you want the Jolly Gingerbread Kit, you only have a few days left to do that. You got to do that before the 10th is Tuesday. You got to do that before Tuesday, so you have just about a week left. All right, happening this month, this was announced yesterday, Curvy Celebrations. This started yesterday, this amazing promotion. So you can get this amazing bundle, the Quite Curvy bundle, which has these amazing dies, lots of fun stamps with those really cute greetings. There's also a Christmas one that coordinates with some of the dies in here. There's also some designer series paper. Now the designer series paper and the Curvy Christmas stamp set are only available through December 31st, I believe, or no, January 4th, I think. January 4th, or until supplies last. If these sell out, they're going to be gone. The Quite Curvy bundle, this stamp set and these dies will be in the next mini catalog. So these will stick around, but the Christmas products here, if you want these, you need to get them before they either sell out or before January 4th. But if you want them, I would grab them quick, especially this DSP. I'm not sure that DSP will last all the way till January 4th. It's pretty amazing DSP, so make sure you get that. Now if you want the whole thing, if you want all of those, you can get the Quite Curvy Variety Bundle and you'll save 10% if you buy everything all at once. So you can shop for this in my online store. It's in my online store right now. You can get that. I have 2 Christmas card classes right now that you can subscribe for. The first is my Tag Buffet Christmas card class. This is going to be my big Christmas Stamp-a-Stack. We're doing it via Zoom this year. I'm really excited about it. You're going to get the whole Tag Buffet kit. You're going to make 18 Christmas cards and 12 tags. So I'm going to just show you a sneak peek of those. The last day to sign up for this class with payment is November 8th. So if you want this class, you need to subscribe by November 8th. And these are the tags. So 12 tags, 18 Christmas cards, so a ton of products here. You're gonna get a lot. So make sure you RSVP for that one. That one, again, there's a link in the video description that takes you to my blog that tells you all about how to subscribe for that. Last day to subscribe is November 8th though, so not a lot of time left. You gotta subscribe for that one right away. All right, and my card crate this month is also a Christmas Stamp-a-Stack. This one is gorgeous, and it's going to feature the Feels Like Frost DSP. So here's a couple of them. Here's a couple more. These are gorgeous cards. You're going to get some of the DSP in your kit, along with the ribbon, the blue adhesive gems, lots of products in that kit too. And that one is only $35, I think. There's a link in the video description for the card crate and the Tag Buffet Christmas class. So lots of Christmas card opportunities going on this month with classes to go, and everything is in the video description. The card crate, it has a quick turnaround too. I think you only have until November 13th or 14th to subscribe for that one. So you only have about a week and a half left for that one. The Tag Buffet one, you only have about 4 days left. So make sure you check out my blog. All those links are in the video description, and make sure you subscribe or get all of those classes to go. Okay, that's it. My spot is clear. We're ready to stamp. Let me show you guys the card we're making today. Isn't this adorable? I love it. So I wanted to make a little envelope, and with all these little envelopes coming out of it, envelopes of love. So we're using the Banner Year bundle today. So this is the Banner Year stamp set that you get, and then when you bundle it with the Banners Pick-a-Punch, you can save 10%. This is in the mini catalog, the holiday catalog, but I love this stamp set. I've been using this a ton, and this punch has been permanently living on my desk because I use it all the time. So we're going to use this with a grateful heart greeting, and then we're going to use this envelope and heart down here. So those are the 3 stamps we're using out of the Banner Year stamp set. Colors that we're going to be using: Poppy Parade, Magenta Madness, and Bumblebee. Okay, so let's make this card. So pretty. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, so card supplies. I have a card base. This one is 4 1/4 by 11, and I have scored it at 5 1/2. Most of the time I do my card bases that open the other way, but you can do card bases either way. An 8 1/2 by 11 piece of cardstock you can cut into a card base in either direction. So whichever way, if you prefer a top folding card or a side folding card, whichever. I know I kind of bounce back and forth, mostly depending on what kind of scraps I have. I happen to have the perfect scrap for this card, so that's what we're using. So 11 by 4 1/4 piece of cardstock, scored at 5 1/2 for your card base. I have a piece of Poppy Parade that is 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have a piece of DSP that is 3 3/4 by 5, and this is from the Flowers for Every Season DSP pack, and this is a gorgeous package of DSP. This is probably one of my favorites, my favorite DSPs. Let's see. There are some, I'm trying not to make a mess, but I think I'm just going to have to. Let's see. I have tons of little scraps in there. There are tons of different patterns in here. Just gorgeous floral images. There's some for Christmas in here too, so if you're looking for a DSP that's you can use year round, this is definitely it. And then the other side is gorgeous as well. I just love it. I think this is definitely one of my favorite DSPs. So stock up on this one. And so we're using this stripy one in here. So this is where all my colors came from. So we're using the Poppy Parade, the Bumblebee, and the Magenta Madness. So let's put this, well, let's just go ahead and adhere it all together. Let's adhere. You know what? I'm going to use my Stampin Seal Plus only because I think my Stampin Seal is about to run out. So I'm going to stick this on here at kind of like a wonky little angle here. So just making sure it stays on, but I'm not getting it straight. I'm not worried about it getting straight. So that is the beauty of doing a card like this. You don't have to worry about straight. And then my DSP is going to go on at a different little angle, just like that. So let's move this out of the way. And we're going to do our stamping. And let's see, are all these pieces the same size? So you want 2 pieces that are 2 by 3. So I have 2 of those here. And I'm going to actually get out my paper trimmer. We're going to do just a little bit of scoring, just to add some detail to our envelope. So on one of my 2 by 3 pieces, I'm going to line up from corner to corner. We're going to score diagonally. So I'm just going to make sure that those points are lined up, and I'm going to score. Just make sure you're using the scoring one and not the cutting one. And I'm going to do the same thing in the opposite direction. So we're just making an X on our card. And this is really going to be more for, I want to do this one just a little bit heavier. I'm going to go back and do this one. I'm going to press a little harder. This is more just for looks than anything else. So I don't know if you guys can, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but it's made a little X. And so on one of these X's, we are going to cut it off. So corner down to that point, and then corner down to that point. And this is going to be the top of our envelope. So this is going to be our envelope. It's going to go on here, and then this one's going to go up here. This is going to be the top of our envelope. Okay, so I'm going to lay that down so you can kind of see where we're going on with this. Okay, I'm going to lay this flat one, the one that we didn't do any scoring on. I'm actually just going to lay this one down flat onto my card. And this is going to go at a little angle too. Just like this. And I'm going to grab dimensionals. Do I have dimensionals out? I do. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals, and I'm going to put them on this one, the one that we scored and cut. So we're making a fake envelope, but we're giving it lots of dimension with the dimensionals. So it's really going to kind of pop up. So lots of dimensionals on this, just to make sure it all pops up. And peel that off, and then we're just going to line this up just like that. And that really adds a lot of dimension. I know that's probably not picking up too well on the camera, but there's a lot of dimension on that. All right, now for our little top piece, we're going to stick this on right up here like this, and I'm going to actually use some liquid glue on the bottom, on the longest part down here, and then I'm going to stack up 2 dimensionals up here on the very top, and that's going to give this envelope even more lift. So I'm going to stack one right on top of the other. And then when we stick this down, we're just going to adhere that bottom piece down, and then the top of the envelope will be kind of propped up. All right, we're just going to give this a second to adhere. And don't worry about this line right here. We're going to cover that up with all of our other envelopes from our card here. Okay, so we're going to let this finish drying. I'm going to set that off to the side. We're going to do some stamping. Now you're going to need 4 of every envelope. So to save some time, I've already done 3 of each one. I'm going to just lay them out so we know which colors we have. And so you'll see that I've alternated the hearts in each one. So I have 2 Poppy Parade envelopes with the magenta hearts, and we'll stamp another one with a Bumblebee heart. And then the same with the Bumblebee envelopes with the magenta heart and the magenta heart with the Poppy Parade heart. So we're going to end up with 2 of each of the patterns. You'll see what I mean. I know I'm not speaking clearly. Okay, we're going to start with our Poppy Parade. I'm going to stamp 1 more envelope of each color. So 1 Poppy Parade. There's something on my stamp. Okay, that's okay. I'm not worried about that. You're going to make sure you clean it between each one because you don't want to contaminate the next one. So the next one is magenta. Stamp that down. Okay, and the last one is the Bumblebee one. And I'm going to stamp that one right there. Okay, so that is all of our envelopes. Now we're going to go in and add the little hearts. So I already have, so let's see, I need the Bumblebee heart for my magenta envelope. And perfect, fits right in there. I also need a Bumblebee heart for my Poppy Parade envelope. And then I need a Poppy Parade heart for my Bumblebee envelope. So it's fun to just kind of mix and match. If you were using 2 colors, this would be a lot easier. You could just do alternate colors. I kind of complicated it with 3 colors, but that's okay. All right, so that's all of our envelopes anyway. We're just going to set that off to the side for a minute. And then I'm going to stamp my greeting. I just have a piece. This is, I don't know, about 5/8 of an inch. We're going to end up trimming it down, so it's probably about 3.5 right now, but we're going to trim it down. So I'm going to stamp this with a grateful heart on here in Magenta Madness. Perfect. All right, and that is all of our stamping. So let's clean up our ink pads. Let's get these put away. And then you're just going to cut these out. Just fussy cut them with your scissors. There's no die, but these are just rectangles. If you have a small paper trimmer, if you would rather do this on your paper trimmer, you absolutely could. Okay. But they don't take too long to cut out. And again, you want 12 envelopes total, but I've already cut out a lot of them, so we don't have to spend a lot of time waiting. So you'll see that there's 4 envelopes of each color total, but I've mixed up the heart colors on each envelope. So I hope that all makes sense. All right. 1 more cut here, and then we're done. Okay. So there's our envelopes. And we do want to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the hearts. So I've already added Wink of Stella to the other ones that I've cut out. So we're just adding them to those 3. Okay, easy. So that's just going to give a little bit of extra shine. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up, but it's just a little bit of extra shine when you're playing with your card, when you're moving it back and forth. Okay, let's use our Banners Pick-a-Punch. I want the banner end on the front of the greeting, so I'm going to stick that in. I'm just going to flip it over just to make sure it's nice and lined up on the back. And I'm going to pop that, and let's see, let's do a little bit closer. Don't want it too close, but that's pretty good. I love that. I love that you can do any size banners. This does 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, or 1 inch banners, and you can do the other side of the punch too. So it makes a little arrow. Okay, I have just a scrap of Magenta Madness. This is like 1/4 inch, maybe if that, and I'm just going to stick that on just on the bottom here, just to have our greeting pop a little more once we put it on that envelope. Okay, let's start assembling. So I'm going to bring in all of my envelopes here, and we're just going to start laying them down. I'm going to use my Tombow glue to adhere these all down. It really doesn't matter too much where they go. We do want to make sure that we're going to cover up this line right here. So I'm just going to start kind of down here, just kind of tuck it in, and I'm going to try to get colors that aren't the same next to each other. And this one here, let's go with the magenta one. So just a little bit of glue, and if you don't press them completely down right away, it does give you a little bit of time to move them around. So let's make sure that we're covering up this seam right here, right there. Let's get another envelope, just kind of tuck it behind. So it's so cute. It's just so much fun to, you can just sit here and layer them up. You can cut and stamp a bunch of these little envelopes just sitting out down one day. All right, now some of them we are going to pop up. So before we get too far, now that we have that seam covered up, we are going to pop up a few of them. So we're going to put one here. I want one of each color kind of outside. So one here, I'm going to start peeling off the backings and just stick it down. So one here, let's see. Again, if you don't press too hard with your dimensionals, then you can kind of go back and readjust them. And I'm just going to stick one right here. Okay, so we have 3 left, so we're just going to stick these kind of coming out of our envelope here. Isn't this cute, you guys? I just love it. I think it's so cute. It's so fun. What a fun different card to get. And then we'll just stick this one. I don't like that right next to there. So let's move this one, and I'm going to stick this one right here. Let's go right here, just like that. So cute. Isn't that cute? I love it. I just love how the envelope is like bursting. All right, for our greeting, I'm going to use a couple of dimensionals. I'm just going to stick them on the back right here. Let's see, can I peel those off? There's no ribbon or anything on this card, so we don't have to worry about a bow. You could absolutely add some ribbon if you wanted. This is just going to go right on our little envelope down here. Just kind of make sure that it's straight because we put everything else on crooked, so just make sure that is straight. So cute. All right, let's just trim this off. This little overhang. Okay, let's get all of our trash out of the way. So cute. One more final finishing touch. We're going to add some of these elegant faceted gems. On this one I added the white ones, but I think I'm going to go with the clear ones on this card. So I'm going to add, let's see, come on. I'm going to add 5 of them. So I'm going to add one here. I do like the clear ones because they kind of pick up the color underneath them, but the white ones are very pretty too. So really just a preference, and these faceted gems are some of my absolute favorite accessories in the catalog right now. I just love them, and the clear ones and the white ones you can color with your blends to make them any color you want. But that is the card. Isn't it adorable? I just love this card. When I made it, I was so happy. It's just such a cute, fun, bright, cheerful card. I just love it. So if you have any questions on this card, please leave them in the comments and I will go back and answer all of them. If you need to shop for any supplies, make sure you use this host code. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning was when you shop with me this month, your orders over $50, you're going to get to choose a free package of dimensionals. We have 4 different dimensionals, or not dimensionals, rhinestones. And we have 4 different rhinestone packages in the catalog. We have the holiday, the red, the champagne, and then the basic one. So your choice when your order's over $50 or more, just email me and let me know, and I will get those rhinestones in the mail for you. So, and all of those details are on my blog as well, so you can check out the blog for all of the November ordering special this month. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're watching this on Facebook, I'd love it if you shared it with your friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.